practice your web shooting. In the meantime, we're going to go to the kitchen because Chef Charles is with us with Hartwell's Premium, and it smells delicious over here. It smells so good.
Well,
good morning.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good morning. All right.
All right. Should we unveil the secret?
Let's unveil the secret
Let's
here.
do it.
So this is a brand new dressing, never before unveiled to the public. It's a good seasonal dressing, and it is the maple spice vinaigrette.
Woohoo! Maple spice
Very
vinaigrette.
versatile, and it's great for this seasonal type of activities that we're doing today with the pork and the pears. And you could use it with chicken, with lamb, a number of dishes.
That is perfect for
Thank
fall.
you.
And
Yeah.
I bet perfect with pork, too.
It really is. And so what we have here is we have the pork tenderloin, which I went ahead and pre-marinated with a little salt and pepper, and I put a touch of maple syrup on top of that just to kind of start infiltrating the pork there.
You marinated it with this new dressing
Correct,
here?
yes.
For how long? Did you do it overnight or
I
just a
did it
few hours?
overnight. Yeah, if you do something with this much substance, you can do it overnight. But if you cut it in pieces, you could just do it for a quick marinade, so like a good hour. You know, if you cut it in your slices. But I just kept it whole for the presentation of it.
Okay.
But if you make little medallions, you can do it with in just an hour, quick marinade, right?
And would that be something I could marinate steak in as well?
Well, you know what? I don't know about beef. It's maple and beef. I don't know about that, but certainly chicken, lamb.
Okay.
You know. But you know what? I think I'd like to hear what you come up with if you do it with beef.
George, that is your next challenge.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I get lucky with my dumb ideas.
Well, so what I've done here is I've added some sun-dried cherries, which I soaked in a little hot water to plump them up, right? And then I added some pears as well. So what we're going to do here is, when I thought about this menu, I thought about make a continuous flow of flavors throughout the entire meal instead of having your palate shocked by certain things. So we have, you know, we'll use the maple vinaigrette with this, but then we just use maple in the dessert. So, and it all kind of pairs together. So we're adding our port here.
Pairs together.
Yeah, they say you're the apple of my eye. Together we're a pair, right?
Oh, nice. I love that. Okay, now what was that?
This is port, so this is a fortified wine.
Oh, a wine. Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
you could use it for an after-dinner drink. It's great with dessert as well, but certainly it's a natural pairing with pork. So we're just doing a little saute here, let the alcohol cook out of that.
Okay.
And then we'll finish it with a little parsley and butter, and we are done.
Oh, wow.
That's how fast it takes. You know, it's really a quick process.
And then I love how you've paired it here. These look really good, too.
Yeah,
we got carrots and potatoes.
Yeah, we got some roasted fingerling potatoes and roasted carrots that I did there.
Yeah, these look delicious.
Yeah, that's
Look
just
at
a nice
those.
meal.
I like the simplicity of what you're doing here.
Well, it really is simple. And you know what? I try to base a lot of these things on a busy household.
Yeah.
And for instance, I thought about if you have a really busy Wednesday night, on Tuesday, prepare for it, right?
Yeah.
So you don't come home from work and you're not stressed out. You've prepared for it. So what I did is I blanched the potatoes, I blanched the carrots, seasoned them up, they're ready to go. Pork tenderloins are ready to go.
Sure.
And so instead of dreading a meal and stopping by a fast food place on the way home because you don't want to cook, you know you've got something prepared that you can go home and do in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And your family's going to love it.
Now, let me ask you this. Is this something that you could put, I know some people put these meats over like a rice or a noodle. Would you pair this with anything or just kind of have it by itself?
I think rice would be fine. Certainly potatoes. The port wine, I don't know about with pasta. It's a little sweet, so I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah, that might be a little, okay.
You know, but certainly with any of the fall-type vegetables, the root vegetables, you could do. So we're just about ready here for plate up on this.
Now, what is that like a...
This is just a fresh parsley here.
That's what I thought.
And, you know, I've probably heard me say this on here, and I'm sure many other chefs have said it, but always add your fresh herbs at the very end.
Okay.
Because your essential oils come out immediately, and that's where you get your best flavor. So I'm going to add a couple sage leaves here just to get a little flavor for you.
Flavor. It is very fall-esque, which I love. But let's go back to the dressing really quickly. It seems like that's something that's versatile, as they say, which a lot of your dressings are. I mean, you use them for salad, but so many other things.
Well, and that's what, when we design them, that's kind of the purpose, or that's what we, we wanted to do. That way people feel good about buying it, and they don't just set it on the refrigerator shelf and eat a salad once a month.
Right.
You know, you're actually eating the dressing for a lot of different reasons. So we'll go ahead and get you plated up here.
Sometimes I like to use them like as a dip, too. I'm a
Amber,
dipper.
I went and got some forks.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Let me get some sauce.
I don't mess around.
Don't go anywhere just yet.
Pretty.
There you go.
I like that we're moving into that autumnal season, too.
Yeah, it is. Seems like it is here.
Well, oh, I love the potatoes.
Oh, thank you.
Those are yummy.
There you are.
You were,
Oh,
you
look how
were, you were kind
pretty.
of craving carbohydrates this morning, weren't you?
Yeah,
You want a fork?
And then, of course, coming up, you're going to do a sweet version too. So from savory to sweet.
Correct. Yeah. So we're going to use some of the same ingredients. That way, your palate, again,
How
it's a nice
pretty.
continuous movement through the meal.
Yeah.
And your palate isn't overwhelmed. But yeah, we've got a wonderful poached pear with a vanilla mousse and raspberry glaze and maple granola that we've made.
Steph, this is
really good.
outstanding. This is really
Thank you very much.
Delicious.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you very, very much.